All right, let's talk about Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, who had a incredible day here against the Detroit Lions. Their offense completely went off. And unlike last week when they still weren't able to win, here it was them getting off to that hot start early on and never looking back. Let's talk about what they did so well. I think, honestly, the number one impressive thing for me is how consistently Allen is able to make these high degree of difficulty plays. Like the one you see on the screen, for example, this is a man coverage concept, and here's just the fun thing the Bills do is they are such a clever offensively coached team. They're going to have a running back run a deep shot right here, which is not usually what you do in this situation. The player in the backfield usually just runs a check down route, but that's why you do it, right? Teams aren't expecting it. That being said, when Allen kind of does a spin move there, of sort of a play action fake type thing, he throws it down the field, and I gotta be honest, this is pretty good defense by Detroit. I mean, like this isn't wide open or anything, especially given the circumstances in the unique play call. Detroit's hanging in there, but for Josh Allen, look at this throw. I mean, it's just a great throw, right? And that's, to me, the most impressive thing about Allen. We'll talk about some of the more highlight reel level stuff, but it's just like how consistently he's making these high degree of difficulty plays. It's not just that he can make them, it's that he's always making them. It's that these are just consistently what he's doing. This play is a fun one, so it's a 3rd down and 5, and you see the Lions are going to run a stunt right here, and it's just one of those things where Allen is so deadly outside the pocket, you really do have to kind of change how you rush the passer, right? Like you can't just rush him the same way you rush Kirk Cousins. It's just a different thing. Because watch how, since they run the stunt, this now means that the interior defensive lineman is the guy closest to the edge. So right here, Allen just, again, he sees that he has, containment has been given up on the bottom of the screen. He can get out there, and now he's just going to have so much more time. But watch how patient he is. He knows where he has. Watch him kind of step up, and as of right here, again, if you see him on the sideline, you do have to hit him. I know it's scary because if you do it a second too late, you get a 15-yard penalty. But, this is what the Raiders talked about and how they can play Mahomes tough. It's like, you can't be afraid to hit him. You just can't. Here, I mean, again, it's so difficult. He's so good at this. But he also looks downfield and sees that Buffalo Bills player. And I mean, again, this is just the value of Allen. Plenty of quarterbacks in this league can get outside the pocket and use their legs to make things happen. But only a few can get outside the pocket and then use their arm to make things happen. Watch him, keeps his eyes downfield, makes this throw to get inside the 10-yard line on a 3rd and 5. They convert. I mean, it's just... It's ridiculous. It's just such a high degree of difficulty play. It's completely making something out of nothing. That's exactly what it is. Like this play is another example. It's gonna be a designed play fake where you fake the handoff, go towards the top of the screen. I've circled a Detroit Lions defender in white right here. Watch as when Allen, fakes the pitch, goes over. I mean, watch him at this point. Okay, defender coming over, trying to make a tackle. It's like Allen doesn't even try to get around him. Watch. It's not, I mean, it is. It's like playing with someone, I don't know. It's the bigger kid on the playground, right? Doesn't even have to worry about it. Then throws it downfield. Is there a big window here? No, but it's Josh Allen, so you don't need a big window. As you see, he makes a perfect throw. A flag comes in for a roughing the passer penalty, so they get half the distance to the goal on top of it. I saw a stat somewhere. I didn't double check it, so it could be wrong, but I saw someone say this was the fastest throw of more than 40 air yards ever, in terms of time it was in the air. He got it there so quickly. I don't know if that's true, but it certainly was. He got it there in a hurry, no denying that. And really good stuff from Allen. Again, some good play calling. First off, going for it on 4th and 2 early on. This is just smart, right? I mean, you see a lot of teams kind of say, oh, let's play conservative, let's punt the ball. No, this is an offensive game. You have Josh Allen. Go for it on 4th and 2 at midfield. It's a no-brainer. It should be a no-brainer. It isn't for everyone, but the Bills doing the right thing here. Man coverage across the board for the Lions. So the Bills have this pick play where, again, the way that a pick play works is it's a legal play if the contact is made within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage. And as you see, that's exactly what happens. This pick play works really well. There is a player wide open. Watch as Allen is able to make this throw. They're able to pick up a huge gain. Actually, wasn't even Allen's best throw of the game, but nice catch there by Ty Johnson to make the grab work. And that's a huge play. Again, you're getting points on the board instead of giving the ball to the Lions. It's just a huge play. And they also just had players winning their one-on-one matchups, like right here. So it's going to be man coverage. It's a 3rd down and 4. And this is Dalton Kincaid, who I think is a really good receiving tight end for the Buffalo Bills. Watch when Allen takes the snap. He's going to, again, only a 3-man rush. He has time here, throws it down the field, and there's just a window. Again, these aren't wide open windows, right? I mean, a lot of times when you see a player kind of quote unquote go off, you watch the film and it's like there's guys getting wide open and it's sort of the offense as a whole is just rolling. That's not what was happening here. Like it's a window. It's something that you hope that he hits. But if he missed this throw, no one would say, oh, wow, that's one you have to hit. However, as you see, Allen puts that one right on the money. They're able to pick up that huge gain, and then Kincaid does the counting, seeing how many people were on him. But hey, I mean, a good route by him for sure. Really good throw from Josh Allen. And listen, were there some examples of the Lions defense maybe wanting to play better? I think hoping that they could play better in future moments? Sure. Like what I mean is something like this. It's going to be a man coverage concept that the Lions are in. And for the Bills, they're going to run a play action and then have Allen roll out towards the bottom of the screen. Ideally, he can hit the halfback who is currently in the backfield right here. Actually, that's where he wants to throw. But watch that Lions player right here. He is the guy who is actually not covering the halfback, but he's covering the tight end. Watch how he's going to get ran into by the guy who's covering the halfback. So now he's on the floor, and that's the Bills' first read. Okay, this worked out pretty well. Again, we know that the Lions have been riddled with injuries, so the guys not used to playing with each other, not used to knowing exactly how to cover these concepts. So you see Allen's going to take advantage, and that's what the Bills did, right? They ran a lot of these concepts to take advantage of what the Lions were doing. I'm not saying that's like how they were able to win or anything, just saying that was also a part of this game for sure. So yeah, I mean, it's just what a game, right? I mean, really, that's kind of the main thing you have to take away in conclusion is just like there was so much good stuff here. And again, I showed some highlights. This feels like a highlight reel type thing. I tend to not do that. I tend to not just show players' best plays because I want to show, just the kind of their average plays as well. This was his average plays. Like he was consistently making difficult throws, and it feels like there's two quarterbacks who, when they're on, it just is like it feels like no matter what you do defensively, it's not going to matter. And it's Allen and Mahomes, right? Like those are the two guys. With all due respect to Burrow and to Lamar, it just feels like Josh Allen's best game is maybe even better than Mahomes' best game. And he had inconsistencies early on in his career. He's way cut down on those as well. So yeah, I mean it's a real thing. And while I know the Bills defense has struggled these past couple of weeks with some of their injuries, I mean this is definitely a team that no one wants to play in the playoffs, and this could be a team that wins it all. Got to kind of reverse a curse in Buffalo, I guess. But yeah, they're doing some good stuff. That's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.